Kenny says, howdy, what's the best way to get started selling IFTTT networks to local businesses? What selling points are the best to go over with them without getting into SEO or technical jargon? That's a great question, Kenny. We actually covered this in the monetization webinar, which we just did. I don't know. It's in the it's Adam yelling at me. It's in the membership site, guys. The IFTTT SEO Academy membership site. Look at the updates, and the monetization webinar should be in there, or maybe it's in the advanced section. Either way, go find it in the training and go through that. I covered that. I mean, I'll talk about it briefly here, though. The best thing to talk about when selling networks to local businesses is the approach that I've always used is I ask them questions about their marketing, what they're currently doing, and if they're doing anything for social media. And most of the time they'll say, yeah, I've posted to my Facebook page a couple times and didn't really get any results. So I sell IFTTT networks to local businesses through the content marketing and social media management approach. And then I explain the benefits that content marketing and having that network will have on their search engine optimization as well. In other words, I approach it from automating their social media, because I always ask the business owner, like, so tell me, what are you doing as far as social media? Do you have a strategy for that? And 90% of the time they don't, or they'll give me some bullshit answer that really doesn't make any sense, and they know it. So then I ask them, we'll say, well, you probably should be posting regularly, and that would give you better results, right? And I keep asking them questions and getting them to say yes, yes, yes throughout, and getting so that they're going to end up coming to their own conclusion. I just lead them to that conclusion, that they know that they should be publishing content on a regular basis, and that having a syndication network which will automate publishing their content to all of their social media properties at the same time, it's going to have an SEO benefit, which essentially will help them to rank in Google for their desired keyword phrases, which will generate search traffic and leads for their business. So I try not to talk in a technical way to most clients, because that's when their eyes will glaze over and you will lose them. As soon as you start talking about what you can do for them as far as the features of your services, you'll lose them. Instead, you need to talk to clients about the benefits that your services provide. Don't talk about the how, talk about the why. Does that make sense? And that's really how you sell to clients. I found that to be a much an effective strategy. Great question, though. Go back and watch the monetization webinar.
Yeah, it is, because we usually tend to focus on what the client doesn't need to know, and in fact, if the client comes and asks you about rankings, or I'm ranking on page 2 for this term and I want it to on page 1, that's probably not the best client to have, because he will be most likely micromanaging you. So yeah, the best client to have is the one that talks to you as you were a business partner, like in terms of traffic, in terms of conversions, those kind of things. So I think those are the best clients to have, rather than the ones that are extremely focused on rankings and backlinks. Those kind of how many backlinks you gonna build per month? What the fuck do you care?
Yeah, right. That's a good answer.